What is going on, guys? Salty is back with day number 3 of the May Buildathon. Today we are going to be focusing on a build that I have had since Strand came out. I made modifications to this build and tweaked it as I went, but right now I think it's honestly almost at its perfected point. It is a crazy suspend build, and it is just so much fun to use. As usual, the dim link will be down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But that being said, we're going to jump right into the build itself. So for the abilities, of course, we've got the Healing Rift and the Burst Glide, the Arcane Needle, and the Shackle Grenade. For the aspects, we're going to be running our Wanderer aspect, which is going to, tangles that you throw are going to attach to targets, detonate into a suspending burst, and destroying a tangle creates a suspending burst after a short delay. So all of your tangles are going to be constantly suspending enemies. And we're going to also run with Mind Spun Invocation, which is really the bread and butter of this build. So what you're going to do is you're going to consume your Shackle Grenade, and it's going to activate Weaver's Trance. I think it's 25 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. 25-30 seconds, you're going to have Weaver's Trance, and every single final blow that you create while you have Weaver's Trance is going to create a suspending detonation, to suspending even more enemies and more enemies and more enemies. So everything you're fighting with Weaver's Trance up should just completely be suspended. For the fragments that we're going to be running, we're running Thread of Mind, which defeating suspended targets grants class ability energy. Thread of Wisdom, defeating suspended targets creates an Orb of Power. Thread of Continuity, Suspend, Unravel, and Sever effects have an increased duration, so your suspend is going to last longer. And then Thread of Generation, which, just generates your grenade energy back for all the damage that you do. The exotic that we're going to be using on the armor slot is going to be Necrotic Grips, and the exotic perk for that is called Grasp of the Devourer, which damaging combatants poisons them, dealing increased damage over time. Beating a poison combatant spreads the condition. So, the way that works is that when you do damage to a combatant, they're going to become poisoned. You kill that combatant, it's going to spread that poison to other combatants or other enemies. And this pairs perfectly with Thorn and Osteostriga. Both of them deal poison damage as well. So you can essentially spread the poison of the Necrotic Grips with the damage of Thorn and Osteostriga. I run Thorn personally. Thorn is one of my favorite weapons to run in this game. So I use that a lot with this build. Osteostriga is also good. You get to hip-fire Osteostriga and the rounds track straight to the enemies and it overfills your magazine. It's a good weapon to use as well. But for this build, I'm going to be focusing on the Thorn. For the armor mods, of course, in the top slot, I run a Kinetic Siphon, so that my Thorn will generate me orbs, as well as a Heavy Ammo Scout and a Heavy Ammo Finder. For the arms, we're going to be running a Grenade Kickstart, and what that's going to do is when you collect an Orb of Power, you are going to get an armor charge. And when your grenade energy is completely out, your armor charge is going to be consumed, and you get grenade energy back for each armor charge that you have. I also run Impact Induction on the arms, so when I use my Arcane Needle, it gives me a little bit of grenade energy back as well. On the chest piece, again, 100% optional. In preference, I just run the resist mods for the activity that I'm running. On my legs, whatever weapons you're using, I just still want a couple surges. I use Core Axes a lot on this build as well, so I put on Strand Weapon Surge. And of course, on the class item, I run Time Dilation and Font of Restoration for the extra recovery. This build is a lot of fun to use. Everything you see in the background should just be suspended and suspended and suspended with Orb Generation, Orb Generation. It is a very, very overpowered build. It's very fun to use. That being said, I'm going to leave you guys with some gameplay in the background. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment of your favorite builds, and let me know if you want to see anything in the future. I promise the Hunter and Titan stuff is coming. It is just, I'm trying to make my way through the Warlock, and I have a lot of Warlock builds that I use in the regular, so I'm going through my Warlock, then I'll do my Hunter, then I'll do my Titan. If you want to see it staggered, if you want me to start branching out to the other ones sooner, just let me know, I can do that. Honestly, it's 100% up to you, but right now I'm just working my way through the Warlock. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you. Retribution! Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.